My name is Eric Quiroz. I'm a sophomore and I'm from Houston, Texas. I came into the University of Tulsa never being to Oklahoma in my life. I applied to a bunch of large state schools, and last moment, a family friend of ours decided, hey, you should really look into the University of Tulsa. It has great programs, great scholarships. I think it'd be a great fit for you. And so my family and I decided to look into it, and we did, and my parents fell in love with it. I love the small campus, and so I went from a huge state school to a very small private school. So I came in. I met with my advisor, and initially we were in the track to become a petroleum engineer, but I'm more of a people person. I like to talk and do business, more of the business side, so I ended up declaring as an energy management major. Energy management is essentially the business side of petroleum engineering. It puts you on the path to become a landman, which essentially is in charge of negotiating deals between mineral owners and surface owners. Essentially, what you're doing is you're the face of a company to a landowner or a mineral owner, and so what you're doing is you're trying to get your company to be able to drill and have rights to go onto someone's property. And so the actual program itself takes you through like oil and gas classes, energy classes, commercial transactions, commodity trading, things like that to give you a well-rounded education so you can go in to the industry and know exactly what you're talking about. The beginning of freshman year, the program is extremely passionate about internships, and the whole university is passionate about internships. And so what we did is there's this recruitment season. It's the first 4 or 5 weeks of school, and companies come in and you submit resumes and apply all over the place, and it's kind of intimidating being a freshman, but it works out pretty well. Your advisors are here, your director of the program's there, the school's here to help you, and so you do mock interviews and tons of resume workshops. And so what you do is essentially, you apply, and companies come and they select you to have an interview, and you go in and you just kind of give it your all, I guess. It worked out, so I'm glad. This past summer, I had an internship with ConocoPhillips down in Houston. I worked as a landman intern in the service department, and my job was essentially assisting in negotiations with service owners. I was in charge of helping my mentor with right-of-way agreements and well pad sites, as well as negotiating different land acquisitions that we did. And so on top of that, I helped develop this program that gathered all of our service documents and just made it a lot easier to access and find from the field. And so I did all that, and now I'm actually working with them again this summer, so I'm pretty excited. When I came into college, my parents told me the way to have the best college experience is to find this balance between like your academics and your extracurriculars. And so I decided, okay, well, I don't want to get extremely involved and spread myself really thin. So I was really selective on the programs or clubs I decided to join. And so I decided to join University Ambassadors, which is a great program to meet new people and just kind of put your face out there and really just kind of get out into the university because they're extremely involved. I just recently applied for Future Alumni Council, which essentially will keep me involved in the university while my 4 years are here, and then once I graduate. I'm part of TEMSA, which is your Tulsa Energy Management Student Association, which is an association just directed and geared for my major specifically. I played TU lacrosse. I'm in Greek life, and I believe that's it. Yeah. A ton of clubs, a lot of free food. Also, the clubs that I go to provide a ton of good food. You got to be picky, I think. The student union, it's great. It's like a melting pot. And I just ran into somebody I met the first day of school. It's a blast. Our library quiet rooms. I get distracted very easily. When I'm in there, I'm just in the zone. My favorite professor. That's a tough question. I'll show you off camera. You can't put that in there. I will get really in trouble for that one. I'm kidding. I'm not doing it.